Jake Moody to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Santa Clara. From the 6, here comes a return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. A carry here for Brown. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. 3rd and long. From out of the gun here on 3rd down. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On the ground, it's Brown. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop.
What's up, buddy? I want to play football. Nobody.
A tight end in motion now.
I can hear it.
Here's Brown. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. He'll run here with Brown. He'll get the first down inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's the mindset I just love seeing from a running back, Mike. His eyes weren't just on that first down marker. They were on getting that first and some on top of it. That's pretty impressive.
On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll run here with Travion Williams. And he's going to wind up losing yardage. Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Now Burrow on the bootleg. That is hauled in at the 5. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. This defense back up, but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They bring Chase in motion. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now. On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's going nowhere on this one. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it is 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal from this far out. You thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything.
Only try to swing it outside, and
Finally,
it's intercepted.
my God.
Picked up by Giamador Lenore.
The first time I touched the
Inside
ball.
the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, San Francisco. Now Jake Moody
What's up, Bobby?
for the extra point. The kick is
He was
good.
upstairs.
And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now Brown. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll get about 2. Jair Brown on the tackle. Flags come in. Looks like movement up front. And 3rd down just became a lot tougher. So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. On the handoff, this is Herbert. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Bengals 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They're probably somewhere over there.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. This is intercepted.
GG, my boy. GG.
And the Niners will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that will lead to a second down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan coaches as our EA Sports. Halftime report. All yours, Coach. Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the third quarter begins. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Purdy now on second down. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Third down, Purdy. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. On 1st and 10, Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
What's up, buddy?
Now a give up the middle. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 7 yards. Second down and 3. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get forward for a couple. Dre Greenlaw in on the tackle. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Try to pick this one up on the ground. He is going to have a Bengals first down. He's able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches. They'll stay on the ground. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll turn and hand this one off. So, points. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, but they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
Running from the pistol, it's Brown. The speed on display. He's in. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this will wind up a Niners first down as he gets this up to the 42.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's good for a Niners first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. On the run, McCaffrey. Changing direction there as he's able to pick up 3. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. They need 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play. 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
And in this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just...
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Wow, terrible kicks.
Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
2nd down, Burrow. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Burrow to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field.
GG, my boy.
And the Niners are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So a win here for the 49ers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California.
What's up, buddy? No, I just started a new game.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go in Santa Clara. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
What's going on, Brody?
right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the gun is Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
From the gun, McCaffrey. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Into the hands of Kittle. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down throw by Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Samuel. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Redoing my setup, huh?
To throw again, it's Purdy. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the net. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4. All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he drives this forward to the 6. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get the game's 1st points here in the 2nd. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And they add 1 on to their 1st touchdown of the contest. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Darius Davis to return it. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Look at that. Yeah.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Green. Get out there, get out there.
J.K. Dobbins. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these
Oh, he right there.
throws to
Oh, he
running
did.
backs,
Oh, let's
it's
go.
one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little game on top of it. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a
Oh,
turnover.
my God.
Throwing it away.
He's got it at the 30. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
Oh,
Receiver
what a
gets
play.
it on the handoff.
Yeah, what a play.
And the reverse call pays off. Some
The
decent
reverse.
yardage before he's brought down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
You good, buddy?
Trying it left side with
Oh, my old man got in my way.
punches it in for the LA
Sick
touchdown.
right now.
The Chargers
Good
earn
drive,
the
good
chance
drive.
to tie before halftime. Dicker tacks on the
Yeah,
extra
43
points.
seconds, 3 timeouts.
And the Chargers start off well to tie things 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap for Purdy.
Oh, my God. He beat me to the spot.
Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out just a second shy of reaching the red zone. All right, all set up now. First and 10. A give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. From the 18 on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. When you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Oh, I can live with that.
Browns kick is up and
I can live
good.
with that.
And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give him the lead.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. First down, and they go right back to him. He's up again. And he's all the way down to the 36. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First down, ball at the 36. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit.
Oh, I think I got this.
All spotted on the left
Oh, I
hash,
think I got it.
49 yards out.
What a drive.
Mooney knocks it through.
What a drive.
And that's going to tie us up just before halftime.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On the return, here comes Davis. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert.
Oh, he wide open.
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
Thank the Lord.
And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. On target to Dobbins. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He's going to push one deep.
Give me that. Let's go.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Jamarius Ward picks it up. Well, Brock, it was an absolute battle in the first half as they played to a tie, heading into the locker rooms. And already we have the first big play of half number 2 with that INT.
Yeah, not just the first big play, but maybe the first separating play here, Kate.
Oh, my God, bro.
Especially when one of these teams makes a big play, right? That one that we're going to circle and look back to is the defining play of the half. We may just have witnessed it right there.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna be an
twice.
incomplete pass on the throw
2
to the
people.
right. Looking for the back that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
All right, take him with you, bro.
Purdy to throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard
Defense is
line.
great.
Offense up to the line fast.
Great. Trying to figure something out here, though.
Back to throw it.
Finally.
He connects
Jesus.
downfield on 4. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And that's good for a gain of 5. That's Denzel Perryman in on the stop. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the 31. He'll get it to Brandon
I
Ayuk.
got pop, too.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. McCaffrey running between
Good
the
blitz.
tackles.
Good blitz.
And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch is made in close. Touchdown, San Francisco. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. On the return, here comes Davis.
Oh, my
Good
God,
looking return
bro.
here, and he's got room. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Oh my God, this guy is
He's got
killing
it
me.
inside the 25.
What's up,
Well,
buddy?
they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of
Yeah,
downs.
yes.
This is the end of the 3rd quarter. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw.
Give me that. Give me that.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
He's on the move.
Get him. Oh, he's open. Oh, he's got open, bro.
And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. He tries to sneak it, and he's in for the touchdown. The Chargers now trail by just a point in the 4th. Justin Herbert with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Chargers make it 17-all. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, here's Purdy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Purdy setting up that play action. Buying some time right. He can run it. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Being stood back in this league, it takes more than just checking the athletic boxes. There's an IQ, a feel, a patience and craftiness required along with just tremendous vision. He showed all of it navigating that run up the middle.
1st and 10 now from the 30. From the gun is Purdy. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Now a give, McCaffrey. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Motioning the tight end now. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. McCaffrey will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They've held them out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal, McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
They got to jump up front as long as none of their guys went early, and this is going to give them the 1st down. Last thing they wanted to do was make this field goal try easier, but they were jumpy, and they did just that. Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. It doesn't get much easier than this. That one is good! And that, folks, is your game winner!
I know that was a kick he could make in his sleep, but with the game on the line, he delivered.
This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Buying some time left. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. This one misses the tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And this
Good game, Mo.
is incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down. Look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash out, bit more PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm gonna break down. Full water.
Yo, you gonna get the new Switch? Oh, the box? That's crazy. V2.
Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. This will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brought down by Fred Warner. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Play action now with Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he flips the field for them before being taken.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Purdy on 1st down. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense in the hurry up here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. On the move, headed right. Kittle brings it in. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now, it's starting with 6 as they come up on it, 1st and goal. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Working quickly here. McCaffrey. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Starting from the 5.
What's up, buddy?
Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
I don't know what's on Friday.
I'll show you right now in a second.
Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. They deliver a shot before he can get to the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. No gain that time, and now they'll face 3rd and 11.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Niners countering with a 5th defensive back on this 3rd down. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy.
Oh, what a pass.
Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's wide open.
Beams one, deep right side.
Oh, almost had that, bro.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Good.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I'm so mad right now.
From the red zone now. Pass it down close. He has the San Francisco touchdown. Jake Moody on for the PAT.
What's up, buddy?
The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody.
Take what you want.
And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. That one ends up a gain of 6. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
No, it's not ranked.
The 49ers take a 2nd quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you'd think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this. But this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air. And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. It's Deebo Samuel with the return.
Oh, my God. Wide open.
He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from the home of the faithful. And it's the 49ers about set to begin their drive. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Now it's Purdy.
Oh, this guy.
That finds Ayuk complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Purdy throwing here on
he's
first.
wide open. Give me that. Let's
And there's a
go.
man there. It's intercepted. Trey Greenlaw picks it off. And the 49ers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down throw by Purdy. Buys time, rolling right.
Ooh, what a pass. Let's go.
It goes as a pickup of 37 yards. And that's a 49er first down. Working inside the red zone.
Oh, he got that.
And a man is there to knock that away.
Well, the QB right there, he put it pretty close to the sidelines to begin with. And the defender, well, that was a nice job. Just simply put a hand out there and let me just encourage the ball to fall incomplete.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Touchdown, San Francisco!
Good ball, good ball.
For the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Samuel now to return it.
Oh, this guy is wide open in the middle every time.
Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. One last play before the break. Throwing it just before halftime. Brought in by Ayuk. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Back for the break. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Samuel now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. Pearson there to grab it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the gun is Purdy.
Give me that.
And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Okay.
Purdy to throw it.
Oh my God. You cannot get beat like that, Hufanga.
Inside the 10. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers cut into the lead coming out of halftime.
Good play
George Kittle,
call.
the touchdown.
Can't get beat like that, though.
All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return starts at the 3. Returns looking good so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Offense up to the line fast. Play action now with Purdy. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That's Diamondor Lenore.
Should have thrown that ball. It's a bad ball.
In front. Great position to be in,
Right.
right? But a
Nah,
shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They kick the running back in motion. Purdy looking to throw. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Diamondor Lenore there on the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Purdy throwing here. That's taken in
Oh,
by
you got to
Samuel.
get that. You got to get that
He's
tackle.
tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
To throw again, it's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he's all the way to the edge and out of bounds along the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
Oh, no way he caught that.
And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9.
No way he caught that.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it.
He's got
He's able to
methodical
get it to
moving the
the 2
ball.
before the stop.
Might get him busy.
We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal.
17-38.
It's 49ers ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode here. They trail to start the 4th. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey.
Good ball. Good drive, man. Good drive.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
All right.
The
Okay.
49ers parlay the interception into points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Good drive.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers tie this game at 21. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Samuel now to return it. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
McCaffrey gets the 1st and still running. And he works this down to the 40-yard. Offense in the hurry up here. going to the ground again on first. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Working quickly here. Back to McCaffrey on second down. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It's simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout.
This offense will take that from their ground game every time. But I know, because I've been around this league a long time, runs like that, they're really hard to come by. It takes everybody. Maybe a little breakdown there on defense, too, to take advantage of.
All right.
The 49ers will call their third and final timeout.
Interesting.
And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will.
Interesting.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. 49ers going for the win here. Could take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but thinking touchdown here as they get set up first and goal. McCaffrey. And he's brought down for a loss. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Let's win this thing, guys. Smart football, smart football.
Again, here's McCaffrey. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Going run again with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing.
Good
Linebackers
game,
are so
Mikey.
hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. So everything comes down to this from Jake Moody. High percentage look for him here.
Oh, GG, my boy. Good game, bro. Good game.
And he trails the chip
Yeah.
shot to win them this game.
Let's go.
So the 49ers earn a win in this one.
5 in a row, baby. 5 in a row.
They weren't going to lose it at the end, but they still managed to set up the field goal, and he executed the game winner.
Yo, Macabre, send me an invite. Let's run it back.
So for my partner Brock Hewitt and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's see what my rank is gonna be. Oh, nah, yeah, you gotta play 5 games then you get ranked. Yeah, so let's see why it's gonna be bronze like always. It's always bronze. Where we at? It's always bronze no matter what. It's always bronze. Yeah, bro.
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love. The place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field. Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And away we go at the link. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Oh, the Eagles. All right. I usually suck versus the Eagles. I don't know why.
Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Oh,
McCaffrey
my
running
God.
between the
This is
tackles.
why I suck against the
Oh, he
Eagles.
gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Jesus, bro.
He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Brought down by Jalen Carter. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. Big gain, has them across the 40. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Now Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. From the red zone now.
Oh, that's not pass interference? I don't know what it is, bro. That is crazy. Man, it jumped on my back.
It's going to be 2nd down.
This guy Jalen Carter is filthy, bro.
And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Even though that run did not net them a first down, I can promise you this, Kate. I promise you. I know how it works. They're going to circle that one. They're going to remember that one. And when they need some key yards on the ground, they'll come back to it.
Oh, my God, bro.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Purdy trying on 4th down. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Oh, my God. This is crazy. That's 2 pass interference, bro. And I got a safety. Let's rock. That's pretty good.
Talk about a couple of wild twists over the course of just one play.
Bro, he got an interception and a safety.
Okay, I'm hoping
How he
that
get an
he simply
interception?
got turned around.
That's crazy.
Which end of the field was his? Because other than that, Brock,
And that's a
I got
penalty.
no explanation.
Yeah, imagine how funny it actually would have been funny like a clown to see his own team chase him down and tackle him, Kate. I mean, it would have been hilarious for us to watch. A little embarrassing for him, but less embarrassing than running it back to the wrong end zone for a safety. Come on, man.
Ah, get there.
Bullet to the center of the field.
Can't cover
Yeah,
it much
defense
better.
is good.
Really
Defense is
well
good.
covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's McCaffrey. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. We've got a close one here. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
Yeah, he is killing that blitz.
They've got him behind the line for a big loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Second and 13. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Oh my God, this guy's so
Forced
big.
out to his right. Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Pretty gonna go on 4th.
Oh my God.
Place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on down.
Defense is killing me, bro.
Well,
This
this
defense is
one
killing me.
never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Hurts comes out throwing. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Getting out to his left. He can run it. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Leonard Floyd bringing that play to a close. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Jukes one defender. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Eagles with some work to do, trailing in this game. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Flushed out of the pocket. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
I love the mobility here. Starts great, escapes pressure, get out of harm's way. You just wish if you're the offense here, you could have found a completion to keep in rhythm.
He's got Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Oh,
He's on the move.
sick, bro.
Wisely avoids
Sick.
contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st. They went for
Good
it,
awareness,
got
man.
the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive. Running back sent in motion. On 1st down, Hurts. Escapes the
Oh, that's
pocket.
mine. Nah, that's a penalty, bro. There's no way. He was way past the line. Yeah, yeah.
Flag out there. I think that they might wipe this one away. Offense to the line for second down.
This is scary right here. I don't like the way this looks.
Shotgun snap for Hurts.
Yeah.
The throw is caught.
Oh, give me that ball.
Loose.
He got it.
Looks like the offense was there to recover it. They're inside the 5. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough third down here. Hurts now from the gun.
Ah, yes.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. On 4th down, Hurts.
Oh, go after him. Go after him. There's no way he should get this touchdown. There's no way he should get this touchdown. Yes, what to say? No way. What? What? Bro, this is crazy. I don't like this. I'm not even set up here, bro. I'm not even set up here, bro. You deserve a touchdown after that, bro. I'm sick right now, bro.
Just before halftime. Saquon Barkley the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. And the kick
That was
is
crazy,
good.
bro.
And the Eagles jump in front now by 5.
All right.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away.
Yo, how did he
And it
kick it so
bounces out of the
far,
end
bro?
zone, so they'll set
I
up
don't get
shop
it.
at the 30. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Back to throw it. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. George Kittle, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. He's back to throw.
Let's go.
This is Samuel.
Let's go.
And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Flush down now to his left. Throwing deep down the left.
Oh,
This is gonna
my
end up
God.
incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw, Hurts.
Oh, he's wide open.
Nice time
Get back
on the
there.
right.
Get back there. You got it. Bosa, you got to hit that, bro.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. First and 10. Here's Hurts. Chased out to his right.
Oh, why is the guy wide open? What in the world is going on here?
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they make the tackle at the 38. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts throwing again. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
This finds Smith. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Still momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
First down throwing for Hurts.
Yo, this guy is
Forced
great.
out to his right.
Yo, great awareness, man.
No, actually they do get on the
I
10-yard
have to
line.
figure something out here, because
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Throwing now from the gun. He's on the move.
oh my
Gets
god,
to the
bro.
5. He goes out at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal. They're gonna run with Barkley.
Oh my god, Hufanga. Yes!
Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And they pick it up. Still got a chance at a
Oh, I
touchdown.
need a break,
Second
bro.
and goal coming up.
I
5
need a
yards to the
break.
end zone. Hurts.
Oh, I was about to say, bro. I was literally, I need a break. This is crazy.
Buckle up. It's third and goal. Looking to throw. Escapes out to the left.
Give me that ball, finally!
Lost the football. It's not loose.
Jesus!
This is picked up by the 49ers.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the gun is Purdy. Kittle brings it in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Bro, this guy fumbled 3 plays in a row and recovered it 3 times.
Dictionary,
Then he
you'll
fumbled
see
on 4th and 1, and I finally got the ball, bro.
They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
And he's up across the 20 before going out of bounds. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring out 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Now a give, McCaffrey. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Tight end going in motion here. First down, they go back to McCaffrey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. 49ers up by just a couple of points. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy.
What a pass.
After a nice game
What a pass.
and a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Into the secondary past the 40. And they'll finally get him at the 30.
GG, my boy, GG. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, no, I'm silver. That was quick. Yeah, that's good. Bronze 1, 2, and 3. Six and 0, baby. 6 and 0.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from Santa Clara. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. They run once more with McCaffrey. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. He'll manage only a couple. Javon Bullard there on the tackle. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Throw downfield and hauled in by Samuel. First and 10 for Purdy. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And they'll run here with McCaffrey. And he will score. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. Moody's extra point is good. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Throwing to begin is Love.
Oh, what a pass,
He
bro.
finds Jaden Reed for the grab.
What a pass.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Love.
Oh, guys.
Catch is made by Romeo Dobbs. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Dobbs headed in motion. Love to throw it on 1st down. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. This one complete.
Oh.
Right side, it's Watson.
Wow. Good stick work.
And he's in. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. Brandon McManus now to add the extra point. His kick is good. And the Packers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey, 1st down and more.
No way we got
Down
that.
the sideline, inside the 25. A big run, they finally get to him and bring him down.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of attack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
He's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Purdy. Big strides. Look at him go. And he'll take it on in. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Moody now for the extra point. And he missed it. It is no good. And this is going to remain a 6-point margin. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. Here's Love. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. We'll go play action with Love. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
On second down, Love. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll go for it. Love. He's got a man. That's Watson.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Love going to get to the ground, avoid the contact, and pick up a first down. Back to throw. Off balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. In motion, Reed. Love to throw on 1st and 10. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. On play action, Love. The pressure all over him. He goes down again.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6. But after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. That will stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. From the gun, it's Love. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play. Packers going to use their final timeout now. McManus's kick is good. And the Packers will cut the lead from 6 down to 3. So we hit halftime here in Santa Clara with the 49ers in the lead. As we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. This returnable with Reed. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Love. That one complete to Watson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A 2nd down throw for Love. That's Dobbs open left side. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Love quickly out to Watson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Love. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. Here comes 3rd and 6. To throw is Love. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
On 4th down, Love. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. He works free, right side. What a big play from the defense. The long fumble return. It sets up 1st and goal and gives the offense terrific field position.
And the only thing that play was missing, Mike, was the defense being able to return it all the way for a touchdown. So give credit to the offense. Being able to hustle, getting back there and tracking that guy down. At least it gives his defense now a chance to keep them out of the end zone.
From back at the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be McCaffrey. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, 49ers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the...
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Throwing is Love. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's fourth down. In motion. Reed. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he's going to have a Packers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Here's Jacobs to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just no way.
And he will score. Game on. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Packers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
First and 10. The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Again, it's McCaffrey. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play. Here's 3rd and 7. They'll drop to throw. The throw on the run is complete. Purdy to Kittle for the Niners first down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to an E. So, a win here for the 49ers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They send their fans home quite happy. So, that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen. Our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
Every day cannot stay the same. Yeah. But one thing that's never gonna change. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever. I forever reign. Forever, ever, forever, ever, forever, forever. The people they make go and dollars they make grow and everything's for show, but I will remain cold and eager. The queen don't talk to the meager, a leader. Who you know in the Zephyr, been through the trenches, gotta feel.
We're about 40 miles south of Candlestick Point as we welcome you inside Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
This is Samuel. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Third play here this opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Purdy. Escaping the pressure right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will go out of bounds, so they will lose yards on the play. And on 4th down, of course, it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Here we go now on 1st and goal. Purdy now to throw. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Niners get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Purdy off the play fake. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Purdy looking to throw. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. Here's Purdy. Here's a diving catch right side. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now there's a scooped up. It's a foot race. And he will bring this one back. It's a fumble return for the 49er touchdown. Now Moody for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Purdy. Throw left side, McCaffrey's got it. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Now Purdy. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, 38 yards. And the 49ers are back within a score. Moody good with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Throwing here, Purdy.
Flushed out right.
Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 39. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Back to throw again. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Purdy sets up to throw again.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Jennings from 17 yards out.
And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point.
And it's now 21-7.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away.
And they can't bring him down.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Purdy.
And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Final play of the half. Purdy.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Niners are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the 2nd half. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, Purdy.
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle.
And Kittle going to have a 49ers first down as the tackle is made right at the 25-yard line. Purdy from the gun. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle.
Let's go. Let's go.
San Francisco.
George Kittle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
Good user.
Now, as you mentioned, they're down a
Good
little
user.
bit, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. On 4th down, here's Purdy.
Oh, what a move.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Purdy will look to throw again here.
And that's off the mark, incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out of the huddle now for play number 9 on this drive. This is 3rd down and 8.
Purdy now to throw.
I don't like this.
This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive.
Oh, what a pass.
He holds it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the 49er hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll find his way down right around the 12.
This is 2nd and 8. Play action. Now Purdy. Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. Moody
Good game, guys. Good game.
and the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Yo, follow me on YouTube. Isaiah Vieira, live stream right
The
now.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Should have been a
Able
pick.
to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Purdy. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. 2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Purdy looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure.
Let's go. What a stop.
And now this is going to do.
Yo, good game, my guy. Good game, bro. Yo, that's 8-0, baby. 8-0, guys.